When thinking of the most expensive cities in North America, you probably think of cities like New York, Toronto, Vancouver, LA. The list goes on and on. But one city you'd be hard-pressed to find on anyone's list? Hamilton, Ontario. Over the past 10 years, the cost of living in Hamilton has dramatically increased, making it the third least affordable city to live in North America. In the past 6 years, rents in Hamilton have soared over 39% due to a culmination of tight zoning restrictions, shortfalls in funding, and a quickly growing population. There is a critical shortfall of affordable housing in Hamilton, with a wait list for a unit currently sitting at 8 to 10 years. As the city looks to create a housing sustainability and investment roadmap, creating affordable housing to meet the growing demand should be a priority. But with the rising cost of construction and land and a desire to remain within the urban boundary, what options does the city have? This building here is known as the Station, located in the city of St. Thomas, about an hour away from Hamilton. It's a 45-unit affordable apartment complex built on top of an active fire station. After recognizing the city had a housing crisis, city planners pitched 3 different types of supportive housing that would facilitate transitions along the continuum. The planners looked at all of the land owned by the city and landed on this site, a former parking lot that was marked to be built as a fire hall, and explored building residential units over top. The city partnered with Indwell, an affordable housing provider, to lead the development, and with substantial support from local government, the project was approved and is projected to be completed this spring. From collaboration to restructuring assets, there's a lot to be learned from this project when it comes to developing on municipal land. Municipal land is any land owned by the city, such as recreation centers, libraries, and parking lots. It can be divided into 2 main categories: surplus lands, which include vacant spaces and those no longer needed to deliver government goods and services, and underutilized lands, which includes properties such as parking spaces or single-story buildings that have potential for more. Across Ontario, there are 6,000 government-owned plots of land that can be redeveloped into affordable, mixed-use housing, including numerous sites in Hamilton. Though the idea of building on municipal lands has not formally been implemented, there is a lot of buzz around the topic. We met with countless stakeholders ranging from academics to nonprofits to for-profit developers and looked at everything from environmental scans to exemplars to determine what it would take for Hamilton to unlock its municipal lands. We found a few key themes emerge that need to be considered. This includes addressing long-term affordability of land, the consolidation of city resources, using land effectively, including dual-use and mixed-use developments, establishing partnerships, and the need for community engagement. Long-term affordability is key to ensuring developing on municipal land is truly addressing the housing crisis. Municipal land is a highly valuable and finite asset, but it is possible to retain the land as an asset while promoting development. One way cities can do so is through land leases, which allow the city to maintain ownership of the land and provide developers and nonprofits the opportunity to build on land at a reduced cost. Making sure the land is being used effectively is just as important. This includes considering developing on underutilized land, such as one-story buildings, reviewing zoning laws to facilitate high density and intensification on city land, and acquiring land near future transit lines. Any plans for development should also prioritize resident input and needs. The city should aim to centralize community members in the process, in particular historically marginalized groups, and to ensure that the communities being built meet the needs of the folks that live there. Looking to the future, there are countless sites for building on underutilized and vacant municipal land that should be carefully considered by the city as they create the HSIR. As we look to the future of housing in Hamilton, it's important to think innovatively, outside of the box, or perhaps even on top of the box.